If you decided to never pull on the gacha in Girls Frontline 2, who are the best 3 dolls you could invest into? Here are my picks. The best of the bunch is Vetpli. I know most tier lists you see have her at the bottom, but trust me when I say this, she is worth the investment. I have seen a few videos try to defend this budding idol, but most tier lists and references rate her poorly, and I assume the majority of the community will just go with that and never give her the light of day. So here is my quick defense. Once you hit tier 6 in boss battle and you need 2 teams, this is where Vetpli comes out to shine. And if I had one regret so far on my account, it is not investing in Vetpli earlier. This particular boss on screen has objectives that you need to meet every 3 or so turns, and I'm pretty sure the fastest person at clearing these objectives is Vetpli. She has 8 walk and superb AoE skills, which is needed for the majority of the objectives. The objectives aren't always the same, but I find Vetpli can solo all of them besides the ones that require you to heal a unit. Now I'm certain you can clear this with other dolls. I myself have done it with Sabrina, but I'm also certain that no one can do it as efficiently as Vetpli. I can make a whole video about Vetpli, but this is a top 3 video, and if you really want a detailed video on Vetpli, I suggest you go and watch Kanzai Dorito's video, link down below. But I do want to mention 2 quick things about Vetpli. If or when you get her affection to level 5, she gives you one of the best common keys in the game. Lastly, while this one isn't necessary, if you do decide to max out her neural helix, you get another decent common key, along with all the other bonuses. The neural helix key isn't nearly as good as the affection one, but good enough for her and a few other units. I think overall, more people would regret not investing in Vetpli than if they did invest in her. Moving on to number 2, and my pick here is going to be Groza. My reason for picking Groza, besides this beautiful dress, is her flexibility. She embodies the phrase, Jack of all trades, master of one. The one thing Groza excels at is stability damage. The lowest stability damage she can do in one turn is 4, and this is even if she is forced to use her basic attack. Most other units do 2 to 3 stability damage per action. But back to my point of her being flexible. Groza is essentially a tank that focuses on keeping everyone's stability protected, so when or if they are under cover, they take less damage. Besides that, she does half decent damage and she can enable a lot of other units' abilities. For example, this Chinese chick does support attacks whenever you hit the target with single target attacks. Not only can Groza trigger this with one of her skills and her basic attack, but her counter attack can also trigger the support attack from the Chinese chick. On the other hand, her ultimate is AoE and if played right, can be used every turn, which can enable the support attack of this cat chick, who fires off an attack every time an enemy within her range is hit by an AoE attack. This is a really rough sell I've done of Groza, but if you need one reason, she is a beauty to behold. Finally, at number 3 we have Nemesis. Nemesis is as straightforward as they come. She's a DPS and that's about it. She has a stupid amount of range and little to no walk. You just get her behind cover and rotate between using her ultimate and her skill 1. Easy peasy. Now there are technically 3 more free characters available to players that probably could have taken all 3 spots on this list, but when and if you get them is a different story. Lotta was free but is currently not available if you start the game and her event isn't running. Sabrina can be bought from the boss battle shop, but you need at least 2 months to get your first copy. And lastly, the cat chick is free if you win the dispatch lottery, so luck will decide when you get her. Be sure to let me know in the comments if you disagree with my picks. Maybe you can make an argument for Crowley or the blue hair chick. And let me know of any under the radar dolls you have found fun to use. Until next time, over and out.